Good morning, everyone. I wanted to get on and make a video this morning about reflection and mirroring. So, what is mirroring? Any relationship that you're in is a reflection or a mirror of yourself. So, if you're in a bad relationship, unfortunately, it's just something that is about yourself. So if somebody's abandoned you, where have you abandoned yourself? If somebody's treating you disrespectful, you're just disrespecting yourself. And you just have to go inside, ask yourself these questions, where am I disrespecting myself? Where have I abandoned myself? And find out the answers. And, once you find these answers, you can release them, let them go, and then you don't have to do that anymore. Once you let this stuff go, you're going to attract people that don't have these issues because you won't have them anymore. Because you attract the people that are a reflection of you. So, I've done a lot of work. I still have plenty to do. Stuff still comes up now, but I also have a lot of good relationships now. I don't hardly fight with people like I used to because I've worked on getting rid of these issues. So, excuse me, we all go through life like we're a victim and why is this happening to me? Well, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you to realize that you need to work on yourself. Because once you release it, like I said, where have you abandoned yourself? Where have you made yourself feel little? If somebody's belittling you, go inside and say, why am I belittling myself? Because if you loved yourself, really loved yourself, you wouldn't let somebody hurt you. You wouldn't let somebody belittle you. If you were, your inner child is what the problem is. But if you were really in love with yourself or in love with another person, you're not going to let somebody hurt your grandchild or your child. So why are you letting people hurt you? Yeah. And when I first was studying about this, I was like, wow, this, because we all feel like, oh, they're doing this to me, they're doing this to me. No, they're doing this for you, for a reflection, a mirror of things that you need to work on. And that's what you need to do. So if somebody's triggering you, making you upset, it's about you. It's all about you. And once you live like this and realize that, your life's so much easier. It's just, and you won't let nobody hurt you anymore. And you'll recognize it just like that. You won't have the stress. You won't have the anxiety about it because you won't be playing the victim. You'll be like, oh, okay. And things come up right now for me and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, well that's something I need to work on. And so I work on it. I don't, run. A lot of people run and, like I said, get drink to hide their feelings, do drugs to hide their feelings. I haven't drank and done drugs for years, so I just work on myself. But since I've worked on myself, my life is so much peaceful. And once you become more peaceful and more noticeable about not letting people, the reflection comes nicer, like Florida, or like I hardly fight with my family anymore, or my kids. And we used to, even that my daughter's in Indiana, we used to get on the phone and fight, even when I lived in Indiana. So we don't even do that anymore. It's like we all love each other, appreciate each other, because I appreciate and love them. And if you give that out, that's what you get back. But first you have to work on yourself, see why you're triggering. So if you're in a relationship with a man that's treating you like shit, belittling you, not coming around, not texting you back, okay, this is about you. You fix why you're feeling abandoned. You fix why you're feeling betrayed. all this, and you will not attract that kind of man. You will attract the man that you are inside, which is you respect yourself. You love yourself. You're not going to put yourself down. And you have to stop putting yourself down. We all do it like, oh, I'm ugly, or I feel like I'm not worthy. Everybody feels something. But, you know, we just have to realize we're all okay. Everybody's okay. Nobody looks perfect, so who cares? Just be who you want to be. Love yourself right now. Stop letting people treat you like shit. Once you respect yourself, you won't attract that stuff. It'll be a red flag. It'll come up like, whoa, okay, so, and you might have to let that person go, even if it's somebody in your family. There's people in my family I don't talk to. Not that I don't love them. Absolutely, I love them for who they are. But if I feel a certain way around them, uneasy, because once you learn that it's a reflection and then they keep doing it, it's about them and how they feel about themselves. So once the triggering's gone and you're fine, then it's about them. They need to work on themselves. And I found a lot of people will not. A lot of people will not work on themselves. So, and it's a hard journey to realize that you're the person that's causing all this, you know. But if you can go inside and deal with it, your life is just so much better, so much easier. You don't have, I mean, I was having heart palpitations to where I was stressed out. I don't have those anymore. If something triggers me, I'm just like, okay, let's work. I even write it down, look at it at different perspectives. If I need to talk to somebody about it, I will. Maybe they can see something different. And because it's all figure-outable. But everybody is a reflection of you. Every relationship you have. So if it's not a good one, then turn it back to you. Figure it out. If you need me, message me. I will, we can talk privately or, you know, on here, it doesn't matter. But just realize that and you can work it out. My life's so much different, so much calmer, so much peacefuler, because I'm peaceful and calmer inside of me. Not that anything else is, things are still going on. The world's still crazy and, you know, I don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news for like 2.5 years. So I don't even know. Actually, there was a hurricane coming and my son calls me and says, hey Mom, there's a hurricane. I'm like, at the pool. And I'm like, what? Because I don't watch the news. So if it's a hurricane coming, you know, I'm not even going to know about it. But I don't like negative, and negative is news. They tell you about who's killings, who's fires, who's, and you know, I pray for all them people. I don't want anybody to be hurt and harmed. I love everybody. But to watch that every day, that's just negative to me, and I don't want it in my life. I like positive. So that's what I have to say this morning. I'm off to the beach. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.